are about to enter another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Look, there's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the wondrous land of imagination in the Twilight Zone.
Safe trip. They were the last.
And now we are too. Building's empty. Except for you and me.
Okay. What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. I heard on the radio they're only going to turn the water on for an hour a day from now on. They said they would announce what time. Aren't you going to leave?
No. No, I'm not gonna leave. You know, I keep getting this crazy thought. That I'm gonna wake up and none of this would have happened. I'll wake up in a cool bed. It'll be night outside. There'll be a wind, branches rustling, shadows, a moon, traffic, noises, automobiles. Garbage, milk bottles, voices.
There was a scientist on the radio this morning. He said it'll get a lot hotter. More each day now that we're moving so close to the sun. That's why we're...
The word they're unable to put in the hot, still, sodden air is doomed. Because the people you've just seen have been handed a death sentence. 1 month ago, the Earth suddenly changed its elliptical orbit, and in doing so has followed a path which, gradually, moment by moment, day by day, took it closer to the sun. and all of man's devices to try and stir up the air are no longer luxuries. They happen to be pitiful and panicky keys to survival. The time is 5 minutes to 12 midnight. There is no more darkness. The place is New York City, and it is the eve of the end. Because even at midnight, it's high noon, the hottest day in history, and you're about to spend it in the Twilight Zone.
Yes, Mr. Bronson. The store was open. Wide open. There were no clerks. Just people. A handful of people taking what they could grab. This is, all I had the strength to carry. At least we won't starve. There are 3 cans of fruit juice in this.
Fruit juice. Well, do you think we could open a can now? Where's the can opener? Here. I'm acting just like an animal.
No. Just like a frightened man, that's all. Just like a frightened man. Here. You should have seen me in the supermarket. Running up and down the aisles, and I mean running. And I suppose I was the calmest one there, picking up items, putting them back, picking them up again. One woman just stood in the middle of the room and cried. She cried like a little baby, pleading for someone to help her.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is station BBTBC coming on the air to bring you essential news. First, a bulletin from the police department. Keep your doors locked and prepare to protect yourselves if necessary with whatever weapons you may have. The majority of the police force has been assigned to the crowded highways outside of the deserted city. Citizens remaining in New York may have to protect themselves from the cranks and looters known to be roaming the streets. From the Weather Bureau. Temperature stood at 110 degrees at 11 o'clock this morning. Humidity at 90%. Forecast for tomorrow. Hot. More of the same, only hotter. I don't care. Who are they kidding with this weather report stuff? Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow you can fry eggs on sidewalks, heat up soup in the ocean, and help wandering maniacs if you choose. What do you mean, panic? Who's left to panic? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm told that by departing from the script, I've panicked you. Hey, leave me alone, you hear me? Leave me alone. Hey, let go!
You see? You're not the only one who's frightened. There we are.
No, I can't.
Go ahead, drink it. It's grapefruit juice.
I can't live off of you. You need this for yourself.
Mr. Bronson, we're going to have to depend on each other from now on. I was looking at you.
It stays on a shorter and shorter time each day.
What if it shuts off and it doesn't come back on again?
place would be like an oven. Oh, as hot as it is, it could be so much worse. It could be so much worse. Please, paint something cool today. Paint something pastoral with a waterfall and trees bending in a breeze. Please paint something cool. Don't paint the sun anymore. Don't paint the sun anymore. Paint the sun anymore. Paint the sun anymore. Paint the sun anymore. Paint something cool.
Oh, you're all right.
Yes, I'm all right. It's been so quiet. I haven't heard a sound.
What time is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Did you lay down?
Yes, I laid down for a little while.
You know, I painted something for you. Just for you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I've seen waterfalls just like that before. There's one in Ithaca, New York. It's the highest waterfall. Yes, it's the highest waterfall in this part of the country, and I love the sound of it. Blue water tumbling over the rocks. That wonderful, cool, clear water. You hear? Do you hear it? You do hear it, don't you? Wonderful. Wonderful sound. We could swim in it. Yes, let's do that. Let's swim in it. I used to do that when I was little. I would just sit there and let the water come down on me.
Mr. Bronson? Mr. Bronson? Mr. Bronson? Mr. Bronson? Mr. Bronson? No! Mr. Bronson! No! No!
Oh. Yes, Doctor. He's coming out of it now. Norm? Norm, you've been running a high fever, but I think you're out of it now. Yes, Doctor.
Fever.
Yes, you gave us a start, child. You're gonna be all right now. Is that right, Doctor? Of course. Well, no. The medicine's almost gone now. You're not gonna be able to come back, not if you're heading south tomorrow. Yes, they say it's better in Miami, but... Yes. Thank you, Doctor. I know we're only prolonging it at this point. Yes. Norm. There was a scientist on the radio today. They were trying to explain what had happened, how the Earth had changed its orbit and was moving further and further away from the sun. 1 or 2 or 3 more weeks and we'd all freeze.
I had a terrible dream. So hot. Daylight all the time. There was a midnight sun. And no night at all. No night at all. Isn't it wonderful to have such darkness, such coolness?
Yes. It's wonderful.
The poles of fear. The extremes of how the Earth might be conceivably doomed. Minor exercise in the care of feeding a nightmare. Respectfully submitted by all the thermometer watchers in the Twilight Zone.